Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Today I'm going to be discussing one of my favorite low cap meme coins on Ethereum for the upcoming bull cycle. It is 4chan coin, and I'm going to be going through it, talking about it right now. It does have a market cap of around $7.3 million. It did reach a recent cycle low of around a million, and then it pumped up to around 11 and a half, 12 million. So it did about a 10, 11x, and now it's hopefully stabilizing at around $7.5 million. The current all-time high of it is around $27 million, and the current age of it is over 2 years. So this is not an old coin, but it's also not a new coin. Came out around the same time as SPX 6900 and Mogcoin, and I think this coin, especially when you consider the idea, the way it's marketed now as the Bitcoin of meme coins, this is a coin I've been invested into for at least the last 9 months. And I've come to realize in some of my poor trades, to make a lot of money in crypto, especially when it comes to meme coins, you do have to stay in a project and hold for a long period of time. It is a very simple thing fundamentally, but it also is proven to be true. This is a coin that has a very, very good amount of liquidity. Look at its current price. As you can see, it did reach a low of around a million. It boomed up to actually around 14, 15 million. It seems like there is more strength versus the last two previous wicks back in 2023 and 2024. In 2023, it wicked all the way to 25 million, but there was just no strength in terms of its price, and the selling pressure was pretty severe. And then in 2024, during the AI run, it ran back up to around 13, 14 million. But now we can see, it seems like there's a lot more belief in this coin. And hopefully all of this becomes invalidated, right? I mean, the hope with a coin like this is what the chart ends up looking like, to where it booms to $200-300 million, and all of this is kind of irrelevant in terms of the overall price. Obviously right now, and looking at it, because it hasn't eclipsed its previous all-time high and done like a 10x after that, this is the kind of chart we're going to get. But in terms of 4chan, you can see right now the market cap is around $7.3 million. This is the overall chart just in terms of the price. But to me, this is a coin that does have a significant community, and it has all the makings of a coin that can go to 100 million, 200 million, even $500 million based off a number of different factors. You take a look at it at its X. This is a coin, and see how they marketed this coin, the Bitcoin of meme coins. I call it the currency of the internet. 4chan, the edgelord board, and so many of the top coins. There's a reason it's called the Bitcoin of meme coins, because so many of the top coins originated on 4chan. So why wouldn't the actual 4chan coin, which is an all-encompassing meme coin combining all of them together, why wouldn't it do well? The narrative makes sense. The shillers behind this coin, the people that are pushing it, there is a lot of hype. There's a lot of spamming. The Telegram is always active. And so I do think this coin is very good. You can see almost 6,000 followers. They're verified. They're tweeting once, twice a day, the different memes, kind of using the idea of 4chan being, or the 4chan coin being all of the memes combined, represented together. We do know that CoinGecko has the 4chan themed coins in terms of overall market cap. It's around 50 billion. So a lot of these coins originating, I mean, some of them more than others. Some of them have a loose affiliation with 4chan, but a lot of these coins, I mean, you're talking about variants of Pepe and Pepe Friends at 9 figures. And all of this stuff is significant caked in 4chan lore. So why wouldn't the all-encompassing 4chan coin, which has great liquidity, which is over 2 years old, which has an anonymous dev, which really isn't being pushed by very many people at all. It's not like they're paying any KOLs or there's any influence in terms of fake momentum. This is all organic momentum with a coin like this. So when I see something like this, and I see it at 7 million, you know, going to 70 million, that's only a 10x. It doesn't seem that hard. Going to 100 million doesn't seem that hard for a coin of this stature, with the amount of liquidity, with the price history, with the fact that it's got a built-up infrastructure, an extremely active Telegram, an extremely active X, being able to utilize all of the different meme coins into one. And what are all the top meme coins? Not every single one of them, but what are the main top meme coins based off of? Well, they're based off of lingo and culture that originated on 4chan. So you see the thesis and you understand why wouldn't 4chan coin be worth potentially hundreds of millions of dollars? Not financial advice. You've got to do your own research, of course. But I'm just saying, I've been in this coin for a while and I'm still holding. And I've realized over time, if you're going to be a meme coin investor, holding for a significant period of time, not 1 month, 2 months, you do a quick swing trade, maybe you get lucky. Odds are you're not going to get lucky. Odds are the way you get lucky is by a significant amount of holding and belief in certain projects, and you try and check off as many boxes as possible. These coins are backed by nothing but community. And so you've just got to hope that you got in one, that is a winner. But we understand with all these other meme coins coming from 4chan, all the different memes and verbiage coming from it. You can see this 4chan memes compared to some of the companies, Adidas. But 46 billion. I mean, the 4chan meme coin market is hovering 40-50 billion dollars. I'm not saying that the 4chan coin is going to go to 40 or 50 billion dollars, but you understand. And even you say, well, this coin's been out for over 2 years. Why is it only at 7 million? But this coin did run with no KOLs or anything. This is organic. This is an organic run from about $1 to $14 million. Yes, there was money pumped into the market. There were a few other meme coins that also did well at that time. But to me, I'm seeing a sign, and a good warning sign, that when we have a blow off top, this coin can potentially do extremely well. It just fits the narrative of meme coins in general, many of them coming from 4chan. This is the actual 4chan coin. And it's not like this coin was created a month ago and there's all these insiders and you have to worry about who has all the supply and who's shilling it and when is it going to be dumped. 2.5 years old. $7.5 million. It's got the memeable, crazy total supply because it's funny. Quintillion, 100 quintillion or whatever it is. And so I know there's like 13% of the supply that are in blacklisted wallets as well. And so I'm hopeful this coin, I mean, this has been one of my ones that I've liked and I've done videos on it in the past. Obviously not financial advice, but I did want to make a video today talking about it. I do like Ethereum memes. Some people say, I don't want to do Ethereum. They only do Base. They only do Solana. But I am a big fan of the Ethereum memes. I like Ethereum memes under 10 million. This is actually more expensive for me at around $7.5 million. I had entries to this coin at around 1.3, 1.4 million. That's even expensive for me to try and buy. And then I've bought a little bit more and I'm trying to buy more, but it's still 7.3 million, maybe a few thousand here or there dump into it. But I think this coin can do very well. To me, it checks all the boxes. I believe it's also on CMC, I would hope, on CoinMarketCap. But CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, it has the check mark. It has an active Telegram. And I just think it's going to do very well. It's got a nice liquidity. 1.3 million in liquidity for a market cap of around $7.5 million. It's an amazing ratio. So a lot of liquidity. If the coin does pump significantly, it shouldn't notice a crazy, ridiculous drop. And so, obviously, guys, not financial advice, but I do think this coin has the ability to do extremely well. And you can see, it is a 4chan themed coin. It is the actual 4chan coin. You see this? The 4chan themed coins. Where's the actual 4chan coin? $50 billion, basically. You've got Pepe, you've got SPX 6900, you've got NPC. These are coins that recently boomed. This troll coin is kind of an organic on Solana, but you've got a lot of these coins. You got the Giga Chad meme. So there's so many of these coins that are maintaining in some cases. I mean, Dogecoin, you want to say it's 4chan, you want to say it's more of a culture thing. But still, I mean, these coins are maintaining, a few of them are maintaining billion-dollar market caps. Many people think a lot of these other coins are going to go to billion-dollar market caps. A lot of these coins on this first page could be possibly around at least $100 million in terms of overall market cap. And so where does 4chan fit into this? Well, it's right here. Well, it's right here. In its last 7 days, it's up 7%. So we'll see what ends up happening with these coins, with the 4chan theme coins. But what about the actual 4chan coin in general? How about that? You're talking about all the different 4chan theme coins, but where's the actual coin? Well, it's the unofficial coin, but it's here. And there's really no Solana version either. It's not like you're going to see if they make a Solana version, this coin will always be, hopefully, I mean, we know what happened with Troll. You know, they made a Solana Troll and that one overtook it. But this one has the 2 years history. It's got the history. It's got the narrative. It has the Anon support. It's not a KOL thing. It's just totally organic. So this is the type of stuff you see. And then you see some of these other coins and they're higher than it. And this coin can seriously run. And it's got crazy runway if there is a significant amount of money that's dumped into Ethereum. So that's my opinion when it comes to 4chan, guys. Not financial advice, but please like the video down below. Thank you for watching.